Hey guys, Mel here. Welcome to today's video where I recreated Mattbatwing and Sloimay's input system. I saw the video, I thought their input system was really nice and I wanted to replicate it, and so I challenged myself to come up with it myself, to come up with how to, but basically I challenged myself to reverse engineer it. I did need some guidance to some hints along the way, but yeah. Here I've successfully managed to recreate the input system with the display. So what the display does is, as you can see here, this villager ain't moving. Come on John, move. Yeah, see? It tracks John's movement, Batty. John is the previous villager. He's roaming around out here somewhere. Where is John? John! Oh John! Oh, there you are. Hello, John. John, hello. Oh yeah, this is Mumbo Jumbo's Instant Redstone, and that's the Railway Instant Redstone. I don't remember the name of the person who created it, but the main focus of this video is this thing right here. Right, is this thing. This is the main focus of this video. So this is my redstone learning world. There I'm attempting to create a 7-segment display. But yeah, here I've reverse engineered the input system, right? So how this works is that the tripwires, they work as x and y coordinates, right? This is like let's say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 x coordinates, and this one is like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 y coordinates. So you can label them however you want. You can label this one as 0, so this would be -1 and -2, it doesn't matter. What we have is an x and y coordinate system using the tripwires. That's pretty straightforward. Right, and here I've used this piston thing to basically transfer the thing neatly. Initially, I had this wiring without the pistons, but this just looks neater to me, so I implemented the piston thing because it looks neater to me. But yeah. In here we have the Y coordinate input system. I used slabs to try and make it look neat. But yeah, I'm not a professional redstone. I'm just starting to learn how to use redstone like properly. I attempted how to learn redstone previously as well, but yeah. But I never ended up properly learning redstone. This is like my redstone learning world, so I'm not really a professional redstoner. So this is how I attempted to make it look neat, but obviously it isn't as neat as what Mattbatwings would come up with, so yeah. Here we have a decoder. This is the decoder. I watched Mattbatwings how to create a computer, like how to create a redstone computer thingy. What was it called? A course on, yeah, his course. Basically, he had a course where he showed how to create a redstone computer. This is directly taken from his video where he shows how to build a redstone display. This is the X and Y decoder. I couldn't figure out how to do this shit myself, so I ended up taking a hint and basically recreating the decoder over here. So this thing decodes the X and Y. Once you learn it, once you see it, it's pretty simple and straightforward how it works. All you have to do is just look at it and you can figure out how it works, basically. Right? All you have to do is just look at it and you can figure out how it works. How the X and Y decoder works. As you can see, this is connected to the X and this is connected to the Y. And you can see the torches here, and then there's a torch there going up. The redstone is going up the slabs. And then this redstone from these torches here into this wire, and then these are the torches over here, right? So just by looking at that, you can figure out how it works, okay? And then in here, this is the standard like pixel display, just the standard pixel display. So whenever a villager steps Patty, for example, Patty, a good boy Patty, he steps on a certain coordinate, like this one here, it sends a redstone signal to the correct torch in here, to the correct torch. As you can see, all the torches are switched off except for this one over here. This one is lit up, so yeah. Except for this one, all the other torches are switched off, right? So this one switches these torches off, which basically these ones turn off the pixel. So these torches right here, what they do is turn off the pixel. So once you turn these torches off with this torch right here, right, it is turning the pixel back on, and so the pixel lights up. As you can see, this is how you create the pixel of the display. It's basically a 2x2 pixel where you have a torch like so, and then blocks, so that's powering the lamps, but then the torches are turned off by these two torches. So that's the default state, right? So in order to light up the pixel, you need to turn off these two torches, and that's what this was doing right here. So if Patty was standing on this coordinate right here, this Y coordinate right here, this torch would be turned off, which would turn this redstone line off. Now, if Patty was also standing on this X coordinate, this torch would get turned off, unpowering all these lines, which also like they send power into this torch, right? So if you unpower all these lines, they don't turn off the torches, and this torch is turned off, and so this is the coordinate. And so as you can see, Patty is standing at the top left. Pretty simple and straightforward, right? Yeah, pretty simple and straightforward. So that's basically how you create it, and then yeah, just use this to make it look nice. But yeah, I need to learn, like, he also showed how to properly wire things, Mattbatwings, in his what do you call it? In his video where he teaches how to make a redstone computer, where he explains how to make a redstone computer, he also shows the proper way of wiring redstone. So I need to learn the proper ways. Like he did something like I don't know exactly what, like spiral thingy or something. I need to learn those ways of wiring so that this can actually look nice, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I wanted to show to you today. Yeah. This is also my attempt at creating an RGB screen. This kind of shows half of Mario. All it uses is stained glass with basically this. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not the first one to come up with this way of creating an RGB screen. I mean, it doesn't really work with redstone because usually with real life displays, what happens is that the RGB light blends together into one light. But in here, it does not really happen that way. And so you need to really squint at it to look at the correct color. Anyway, but yeah, this display is all I wanted to show to you guys today. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, bye bye.